It's the 30th of April 2019 and the official last day of our field work on the GEF Small Grants Programme. I'm just wandering around looking at some of the trees that we've planted over the last 15 months. We seem to have had a good level of success, and for that I'm very pleased. It's been hard work. Oh, this is really beautiful, look at this. So by the end of today, we'll have 5,000 trees planted as part of our reforesting project. This little Tamanu didn't make it. I've got some more back at home that I've grown up in plastic bags, so I'll replace those. It's just been too hot down here. So in 2019, climate change impacts have got decidedly worse. So they've got worse very, very quickly, just within the last 4 months. And my feeling is now that we're starting to get a cascade effect. So one thing going wrong worsens something else. On Sunday just gone, Nicola Sturgeon, who's the Prime Minister of Scotland, publicly announced that the world now is facing a climate emergency. Some other leaders are saying the same thing. Sir David Attenborough apparently has just released a short film, The Facts of Climate Change, and they're all saying the same thing, exactly the same thing as we say here. Climate change is happening right now. It's serious. We have to change our ways. Whether we do or whether we don't, I really do not know. But Hakano Hallalanga Incorporated, so our society here, Community Environmental Society, we are going to carry on decarbonising our way of life, tree planting, and just doing the best that we can for our world. It's not too much to ask for, but we have to try and persuade 7.5 billion other people to try and do the same thing. So that's a hard task. We are very pleased with our GEF project, so thanks to the United Nations for funding us. We think we've done a good job, and I'm sure we'll have great benefits here in the future. But thank you for the opportunity, and keep safe in our changing world. Mitaki Polia, Kia Orana, Kia Manuia. We're just sorting out the rubbish from DAP Clean number 2. So over in the distance there's some islets, and we were up there in the northwest of the atoll. So we did 700 metres of beach up there, an awful lot of fishing floats. So we have Lou and Keena, both of Hakano Hanalango, and in the blue t-shirt is Masina, and she's tallying the waste for us. So we've got rubbish sorting to a fine art now, so we're very good. Same as last time, you can see that pretty much everything is plastic, so the vast majority of rubbish in the ocean is plastic.
That's 2.61.
Okay, 2.61 kilos.
Panah-panahuan na lago men. Pero alok ka din may... What's the date?
11th, no, 13 April, 13/4. Molokai.
Hả? Chỉ Molokai.
Molokai. And its other name is Matunga or Motuunga.
June 4, 19. Okay. Tatayo ko na tatayo ko Molokai.
The clean was DAP2.
DAP2.
Yeah, blew up.
Lunga ba ni? Tapos ba? Okay. Okay, tatayo ko number 1 bag. Tatayo ko there 2.84 kilo. 2.84 kilo. Okay, then we'll put 2.23 kilo. 23. Okay. Kia ora na.
Kia ora na.
Te la mato tauta te yoko mai lutu I te ala. Te lauka mai te haku te mohina. Hangaulu poito me te mea.
Float.
Pāma me ngā tau chai. O re tau mea te ichi lauka mai te ala. Hitu ane le mita de mumo. Lauka mai te ala mea joko I ala I takotapa I kai Molokai.
Perfect. Maitake. We're down at the bottom end of the lagoon today, down by Ahuamanu, which is that little island just at the back there, and we're going to do some beach cleans along that little section there, this one here, and across there. We have a good number of frigate birds, Talakulu and Kotaha, so they probably nest down here in these big coconut trees. But yeah, quite a nice day, a lot of sand this year, and we'll see where it goes. So this is DAP 3, clean 3. We're right down at the southwest corner of the lagoon. You can see mostly plastic bottles, bits of plastic, bits of fishing gear. Yeah, this little sandy area here is a place we come for shellfish, but all of this plastic, it really shouldn't be here. Look at this, slippers, flip-flops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just all in a couple of meters, 6. So they're very, very common. Anyway, we're going to try and clean this beach up to where those far coconuts are. 29th of May 2019, we're just loading our first shipment of Kino waste. We're going to put it on the ship that's just over the back there, and then that will go to Lalatonga and will be collected by Wilkie Rasmussen, who's our shipping coordinator down there, and then it will go to Watsan in Raro for reprocessing. So more in a little while. Okay, we're loading the waste today. We've got Malangi here doing the waste management, so she's going to keep a tally of the bag numbers, and then we're going to send 40 bags, and so that's it. So here we are offloading the stuff. We've got some more bags. We're going to send 40 sacks today. Just cross-checking our bags as we're loading them. And we're going to send 40 sacks down to Raro. Awesome. Okay, so we've got a few bags left, which is not bad at all, and we're going to do another, I think, 7 or 8 beach cleans. Excellent, thank you. So this is our final collection of well, for this first freight trip, and it's 40 sacks, mostly plastic bottles, going down to Raro and then Watsan. And thanks to the Australian HiCom in Wellington for funding this. Special treat today. I'm going to do some planting over the back over there behind the Nania. So I've brought a few coconut trees down to put in. More on this in a little while. So a bit more on today's story. This area here is HC14. We've been planting since a year ago February, so sort of 18 months now. And we had a Global Environment Facility small grants program to reforest as well as other aspects. And altogether we planted over 5,000 trees as part of that project. And they are doing well. So the main idea, the main sea turtle nesting beach is over the back over there. You can just hear the ocean, and we were trying to get some shadow there, so it's a bit hard to get the trees established, but you can see quite well now that some of these are doing very nicely, and we have some shadow. And so we're just going to start extending more and more over there. You can see these open areas, it is hard to get plants established. These Halla, these are doing the best of all now with climate change, so that's why we've put a lot more of these little ones in. And you can see they grow to a substantial size. But the Pulla, the coconut trees, they're the ones that actually can give us some good canopy cover. So you can see at the moment there's no canopy. And so our idea is just step by step. And you see we maximise the little bits of shady area. So put something here, hope it'll be okay. As we get a bit more shadow, we'll put some new ones. Yeah, that where those tall pandanus are, that's a very popular sea turtle nesting site. So the trees I've brought today, there's an organisation down in Lalatonga, Aliki Adventures and Aliki Holidays. And what's happening down in Raro is there's more and more tourists arriving, and many of the operators are starting to do turtle tours. Now they don't have any sea turtle nesting down there because they destroyed the entire coastal zone with tourism infrastructure. So there's no place with sand, without hotels, without people. The roads are very close to the coast. Some places are submerged at high water anyway. And here is the main nesting area, so in the whole of the central South Pacific. So you'll have seen photos and film that we've put before, but the ocean's just down over there. Down over there. So what Aliki Holidays decided to do was keep a percentage of their tour fees and send it up to us to help our sea turtle and reforesting work. And so that is so awesome. So me taki mata for that. That's a great help. So they just sent us some money yesterday, and I'm going to plant a few trees and just make a short movie for them that they can put on their website and at their new education centre. So they are making a turtle education centre down south. So these are the trees I brought with me this morning in my boat, and I'm going to plant some. So I'm just getting some rotting fibre from an old fallen down coconut tree. Put that down in the hole because that will help to hold the moisture. And this is the tree for Jules and Cave, Tama Aliki, down at Raro. And thank you, and here's a good start for your sponsorship money. So thanks very much indeed. So here's the tree in. We've had a bit of rain this year because of the La Nina, and maybe this will be successful. Anyway, we'll try. I'm just going to put this ground cover stuff back over because it will just help to keep the worst of the ultraviolet radiation off. Anyway, there you go. And I've just planted 2 trees over in that section as well for you. So thanks very much indeed. Oh, we have some rain. Probably won't last for very long. This section might look a little bit chaotic, but it is a very popular Honu nesting site. We planted some trees over here over the last year or 18 months or so. They're starting to do all right. It does get very hot, very exposed here, so it's always been a little bit of a struggle. And then a couple of weeks ago, for about 3 weeks, the waves were huge, so they'd come right up into here. So the waves were here. But the trees at the moment still seem to have survived okay. So what I'm going to do is put some more of these aliki trees in, because this is such a good place and it is really important. So the main attraction, not only is it good deep sand, so these are all nests here, these big holes, but access is just straight out of that passage. Crawl up a few meters, so at high water the waves come almost to where the trees are, so they only have to crawl like 2 meters and they're in a really good nesting area. And just to show what I'm talking about, these pits here under this Tausunu tree are honu nests, but this is brand new, and you can see where the honu came out, and there's another nest there, another nest there, so you see the broken vegetation. So the honu are very, very strong animals. Another one there, so they just move everything, and when you see this vegetation like this, it hasn't had time to dry out, and so you know this is a fresh nest here, even if the waves come and wash the tracks away. Very impressive. But the big waves in July stripped a lot of the sand away, but it's such a dynamic habitat that it'll all start to heat back up again pretty quickly, and it's really good quality nesting sand here. So yeah, very exciting. But you can see the honu just come out, dig the hole, put the eggs, cover it up, turn round, and off they go again. So these are the others. So I've just planted 7 today, and thank you very much indeed, much appreciated. So here's a bit more. I'm about 50 meters further over. I've just walked across here, but the honu came up, so out of the passage there, up to here, straight in there, and that's where the nest is, down in there. And then that one is a different one, and so that one is there. And then there was another one here, and another one there. And there's some more just over there as well. So yes, very good.